Wait, before you eat that spinach salad with cheese or drink that tea with milk, you need to hear this. I'm going to show you 3 food combinations that doctors and nutritionists have been calling healthy for years. But after 60, they're actually blocking up to 50% of the nutrients your body desperately needs. And here's the kicker. You're probably eating at least one of these combinations today. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which foods to separate, when to eat them instead, and the simple timing trick that fixes everything. Let's dive in. Here's what most people don't realize about aging and nutrition. After 60, your body doesn't absorb nutrients the same way it did at 30 or 40. Your stomach produces less acid, your intestines become less efficient, and certain enzymes slow down. So even if you're eating all the right foods, leafy greens, whole grains, lean proteins, you're only absorbing 40 to 60% of their nutrients. But here's where it gets worse. Certain food combinations actually compete with each other in your digestive system. They block absorption, bind to minerals, and basically cancel each other out. It's like putting premium gas in your car, but then pouring water in the tank at the same time. The 3 combinations I'm about to share are the biggest culprits, and the research on this is crystal clear. Let's start with number 1. Combination number 1 is spinach and dairy products. Think about how often you see this pairing: spinach salad with cheese, a spinach and cheese omelet, a green smoothie with milk or yogurt, or spinach artichoke dip with cream. Sounds healthy, right? Leafy greens plus calcium-rich dairy? Here's the problem. Spinach is loaded with something called oxalates. These are natural compounds that bind to calcium in your digestive tract and form calcium oxalate, which your body cannot absorb. So when you eat spinach with cheese, milk, or yogurt, you're essentially blocking the calcium from the dairy and the iron from the spinach. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that oxalates can reduce calcium absorption by 50% or more. After 60, when you're already at higher risk for osteoporosis and low iron levels, this is the last thing you want. The fix? Separate these foods by at least 2 to 3 hours. Have your spinach salad at lunch without cheese. Then have your yogurt or glass of milk as an afternoon snack. Or here's an even better trick. Pair spinach with vitamin C instead. Add lemon juice, tomatoes, or bell peppers to your spinach. Vitamin C actually enhances iron absorption by up to 300%. Okay, that's combination number 1. Let's move to number 2. Combination number 2 is tea or coffee with iron-rich foods. This is huge, especially if you drink tea or coffee with your meals. Here's what happens. Both tea and coffee contain compounds called tannins and polyphenols. These bind to iron in your food and make it nearly impossible for your body to absorb. Research published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that drinking tea with a meal can reduce iron absorption by 60 to 70%. Coffee reduces it about 40%. Now, why does this matter after 60? Because iron deficiency is one of the most common nutritional problems in older adults. It leads to chronic fatigue, brain fog, weakened immune system, and increased fall risk due to dizziness. And if you're taking iron supplements or eating iron-rich foods like red meat, chicken, beans, or fortified cereals, and washing them down with tea or coffee, you're basically flushing that iron down the drain. The fix? Wait at least 1 hour after eating before you have your tea or coffee. Or better yet, have your coffee or tea between meals, not with meals. If you absolutely need a beverage with your meal, choose water or add a squeeze of lemon, which actually helps iron absorption. And here's a pro tip. If you're a tea lover, switch to herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint with meals. They don't contain the same iron-blocking tannins. All right, number 3 is the one that surprises most people. Combination number 3 is whole grains with calcium-rich foods. Now, whole grains are incredibly healthy, packed with fiber, B vitamins, and minerals, but they also contain something called phytic acid. This is considered an anti-nutrient because it binds to minerals like calcium, zinc, magnesium, and iron, preventing your body from absorbing them. So when you have oatmeal with milk,
whole wheat toast with cheese, or bran cereal with yogurt, you're blocking calcium absorption right when your bones need it most. A study in the British Journal of Nutrition found that phytic acid can reduce calcium absorption by 50% or more. After 60, when bone density naturally declines and your risk of fractures increases, this combination becomes a real problem. The fix? Again, it's all about timing and pairing. Option 1 is eat your whole grains separately from calcium-rich foods. Have your oatmeal with berries and nuts in the morning, then have your yogurt as an afternoon snack. Or option 2 is soak, sprout, or ferment your grains. These processes break down phytic acid. Sourdough bread, for example, has much lower phytic acid than regular whole wheat. Option 3 is pair whole grains with vitamin C-rich foods instead of calcium. Have your oatmeal with strawberries or your brown rice with broccoli. The key message here is it's not that these foods are bad, they're all nutritious. It's just about being strategic with how and when you combine them. Let me recap the 3 combinations to avoid after 60. Number 1, spinach and dairy, separate by 2 to 3 hours, pair spinach with vitamin C instead. Number 2, tea or coffee with iron-rich foods, wait 1 hour after eating before you drink. And number 3 is whole grains and calcium-rich foods. Eat them separately or choose fermented grains. Here's what I want you to do today. Look at your typical breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Are you making any of these combinations? Pick just one to change this week. Don't try to overhaul everything at once. Maybe you move your morning coffee to mid-morning, or you switch your spinach salad from feta to bell peppers and lemon. Small changes, big impact. And remember, after 60, it's not just about what you eat, it's about how you eat it. Your body is still incredibly capable of absorbing nutrients. You just need to give it the right conditions. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more nutrition tips designed specifically for people over 60. Drop a comment below and let me know which of these combinations were you making. I read every comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.